What's going on, everyone? Tony Ivanov here, lead trader of TradeBuddy. Today I'm giving you guys another video lesson on how I traded the stock market today. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best day for me. I didn't have a big win. I didn't have a big loss. I lost around 33 bucks by the end of the day. So basically a scratch, because yesterday I made 1,100 bucks. So, you know, big green day yesterday, and really today was a pretty big disappointment. Not that many stocks had very big volume at the gates, and the ones that did, like NETE, didn't show up on my scanner. I'm not sure why. Like, as far as NETE goes, it showed up on my scanner when it was in the 9s, when it should have showed me this spike and this pullback, because this was a perfect setup in this morning. Had a very nice bull flag, and then had a very nice breakout of that bull flag. So I definitely would have gone long on this pattern, buying probably 1,000, maybe 2,000 shares, and I would have made another grand or so on that trade. But NETE wasn't on our watch list, and no one really noticed it running until it was too late. So we did do some readjustments on our TradeBuddy Trade Ideas scanners, and I just want to tell you guys a bit about what I did on how I changed this scanner. This will be very helpful for you guys who use Trade Ideas, so stick around for that. But first, if you didn't know, every single day I give away $25, and it goes to a random commenter from the previous video lesson. So we're going to check out who that is right now. We had 96 commenters yesterday. Thank you all so much for commenting. I really do appreciate all of your comments. And let's see who won. So, Obama Nation, are you buying GE at 13? No, I'm not interested in GE. I don't trade those big cap stocks. I only trade the small cap, even micro cap, low floats. So GE is not part of my trading strategy. But make sure you send me your PayPal email address, and I'll send over that 25 bucks to you. So one quick little thing that I did on Trade Ideas is that with my massive volume and low float scanner, I went into the settings, and I noticed that instead of using new high that's filtered, it's better to use just a regular new high, because when you use new high that's filtered, it doesn't give you every single new high of day breakout, which does have less noise, but it can also cost you thousands, as it did for me today, because it made this not appear on my scanner. So once we switch that over, you can see now when we run the scans for this morning, NETE, the first time it popped up was right here, 795 at 633. So that was right when this candle broke out. So that's exactly what I want. So I'm excited to see what this scanner can bring us tomorrow, because if you guys were in the TradeBuddy Platinum live streams that I do every single morning, we were watching this scanner and it was just dead. There was nothing happening whatsoever. We were like, what's going on? Where is the volume? Where is the hype? And we couldn't find anything. So pretty slow morning for us. Now, one thing I did do yesterday, after I made yesterday's video lesson, is I did swing DELT overnight, because DELT had a very nice multi-day breakout. It's a low float, and also it is a Chinese play. So for the past 3 days now, these low float Chinese plays have been spiking up 100 and even 200%. So we've been watching these China plays, and when I saw DELT break out of 130 in the afternoon, it seemed like a very good swing to me. So I bought 2,500 shares of DELT at $1.31. And yesterday in the after hours, it went up to like a high of $1.47. So at one point, I was up around 600 bucks unrealized, and you know, that seemed awesome. Like, it seemed like that it was gonna have some great volume going into tomorrow, and I wanted to hold my shares and sell into that big morning spike. A market opens today, and it had no volume whatsoever. It was like watching paint dry. The level 2 was ridiculous. There was no action, no hype on it whatsoever. So eventually I sold it at 9:33 a.m. at an average of $1.35. So I made 4 cents per share on 2,500 bucks. I think I was up like 87 bucks after commission. So that was, you know, not really a win by any means, but it did give me a small padding on the day. So next trade I took was MARA. I bought MARA just 1,000 shares because, like I said, I wasn't really liking the volume in the market. It seemed very slow, basically because my low float movers wasn't showing any breakouts. So MARA, I bought this one at $1.46. Right here at, let me see what time. I bought it at 9:34. So I think I bought here on this pullback. Yeah, I bought here on his pullback, and what I was looking for was like a new spike higher. Oh no, actually this is one that I bought on accident. So this is one where I accidentally hit my hotkey down here when it was in the $1.44, and it was holding VWAP a bit. So, you know, like I said, okay, I wasn't supposed to buy this by any means. It wasn't part of my plan, but it's holding support. So let me see if this can bounce back and see if I can make a small 10 cent per share profit. So I held it for a bit, and it just, you know, it didn't work at all. It got stuffed. It didn't have any volume. So then I cut that loss at $1.42. So lost 2 cents per share on that trade, 1,000 shares. Next time I bought Mara, it was on purpose, and I bought Mara at $1.57, 1,000 shares at 9:44. So right here, I was buying the break of the high of day, bought those 1,000 shares, and then I was holding on, got a bit too greedy. I should have taken my 10 cent per share profit here. Eventually just fell back down very hard in the next 2 minutes. Right here we had this big washout here that broke below 155. So the break of 155 was my signal to get out. So I sold those at market at $1.55. So lost another 2 cents per share on that one. So, you know, very small losses, being very conservative because I wasn't liking the action that this market was giving us. Next and last trade I took was on RIOT. This was at 10:07. RIOT, I was watching this one. Now this was the same thing. This one, it didn't pop up with our the scanner all morning. So this whole time I didn't see it. It had a very, very, very awesome cup and handle here. So let me just draw that out for you guys so you can see exactly what I mean. So here's the cup. Oh nope, don't want to do that. Let me take that out. So here's the cup, and here's the handle. So we had that very nice break over that line, and it shot up, made new highs at around 8:20. So I was watching this one because it looked like it was having a nice pullback on the 5-minute. So I bought this one at 10:07 at $7.86. Essentially what I bought was the green candle that made a new high. So I was looking at this range right here. Actually what I was looking at was this descending trend line, and I waited until we made a new high over this candle, and I bought the new green candle to make a new high on that. But then mid trade I was looking back at the chart, and I was thinking, hold on a second, we've seen this before. This kind of looks like a head and shoulders pattern. So because I recognized that head and shoulders pattern, one other thing that I recognized too was how low volume this break was. It had almost no jump in volume whatsoever. As you can see down here, there was no real jump in volume when this bounce happened. So I sold my shares for a, once again, 2 cent per share loss. I sold those at $7.83, and here's what I noticed basically. So here's, I don't like that small line, you can't see that. Here's one shoulder, here's the head, and then here's another shoulder, and then essentially the break of this neckline will tell that the stock is on its way down. And you can see we sold our shares at 10:09 right here. 3 minutes later, it breaks that neckline and continues all the way down. So that trade in particular, it wasn't a win for me, but I'm really happy about that trade in general because, one, I managed my risk extremely well. I didn't have confirmation bias on the chart, and I was willing to change my plan when I had new information brought to me. So originally what I was looking at was simply this break here, the break of this downtrend. Now that break of the downtrend at face value seems good because you've reversed your trend, right? But the thing with charting and technical analysis is that inside one chart, you're going to have many different patterns, many different signals, and generally the pattern that uses up a larger part of the chart is going to be the stronger pattern. So yeah, we do have the downtrend broken, but in the bigger picture, we have this head and shoulders, which is very bearish. So glad I recognized that, and I'm glad I exited the trade once it wasn't going in my favor because this closed at 749, hit a low of, what is it, like 718. So very glad that I hopped out of that one and cut my loss. So all in all, I ended up being down $33.86 on the day. No big deal whatsoever. I was able to refine my trade ideas low float scanner, so I'm excited to see what this will bring us tomorrow. And that's it for the video. So that was my last trade, RIOT. So if you guys enjoyed this video lesson, please leave a like, leave a comment, and leave a subscription. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them out for you. And if you stay through this whole video, I'm assuming that you enjoyed this type of content. So if you want to learn more about day trading, you can check out my chat rooms, my daily live streaming trades where you can watch me trade live every single day. And you can check out my lifetime mentorship program that includes lifetime access to my penny stock mastery course, lifetime access to the Trade Buddy community chat room with over 100 traders now, and access to my live stream trades for life where you can watch me trade every single morning. So if you guys want more information on that, check out the links down below. I also have a free ebook of how to day trade. The link is fixed. I know it was broken, but now it is fixed. So check that out and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, leave them down below or send me an email, tony@tonyivanov.com. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the chat room for pre-market trading.